Illustration 16. From the following information of FL Limited, calculate debt equity ratio. You have been given equity share capital, general reserve, P&L account, outstanding expense, long-term loan and long-term provision. Now, formula for debt equity ratio. Long-term liability upon equity shareholders fund or shareholders fund. So in this particular sum, long-term liability includes long-term loan and long-term provision. That is 2 lakh plus 2 lakh equal to 4 lakh. Shareholders fund. Equity share capital, general reserve and P&L account. 1 lakh plus 60,000 plus 40,000. Sorry, 10 lakh, 6 lakh, 4 lakh. So 20 lakh. Four lakh divided by 20 lakh. So it will be 0.2 is to 1. Illustration 17. From the following information of N Company Limited, calculate debt equity ratio. Total asset, long-term loan, long-term provision and current liability. Long-term liability. Long-term loan, plus long term provision. Now, shareholders fund is equal to total assets minus long term liability so depending upon the information given in the sum you can find out the required figure. So total assets 25 lakhs, long term liabilities 10 lakhs and current liability 5 lakhs. So shareholders fund will be 10 lakh. Debt equity ratio, long term liability 10 lakh divided by shareholders fund 10 lakh. So 1:1. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, from the following information, calculate debt equity ratio. Non-current asset, current assets, total liabilities, creditors, bills payable, outstanding expense. So, you don't have long-term liability and you don't have shareholders fund. So now, in this sum, total liabilities are given and current liability, that is creditors, bills payable and outstanding expense are given. Total liabilities are 15 lakh. Minus current liability, that is creditors, bills payable and outstanding expense. So this 13 lakh is your long term liability. Then non-current assets plus current asset will be equal to total asset. Non-current assets are 28 lakhs. Current assets 17 lakhs. So total asset 45 lakh. Now total assets minus total liability. That is your shareholders fund. Debt equity ratio 13 lakh long term liability upon shareholders fund, that is 30 lakh. So 13 lakh divided by 30 lakh. 0.43:1. You can find out these figures by preparing balance sheet as well. Now, illustration 19. From the following information of U Limited, calculate total assets to debt ratio. Share capital, reserve and surplus, non-current liability and current liability are given. The formula to total asset to debt ratio is total assets upon long-term liability. Now, you have been given share capital. $30 lakhs. Reserve and surplus 5 lakhs. Non-current liabilities 10 lakhs. And current liability 5 lakhs. So total of liability side is 50 lakhs. So same will be the total of asset side in balance sheet, as we know. This is your total assets. So total assets and non-current liability. 50 lakhs divided by 10 lakhs. So that is 5:1. From the following information of DB Company Limited, calculate total asset to debt ratio. Non-current asset, accumulated depreciation on fixed asset, current asset, equity share capital, reserve and surplus, total liability and current liability. Here we don't have non-current liability. Non-current asset gross, that is before depreciation. So minus accumulated depreciation. Accumulated depreciation means depreciation till date. Then current assets. Five lakhs. Equity share capital. $18 lakhs. Reserve and surplus 5 lakhs. Current liabilities 1 lakh. So the remaining figure will be your non-current liability. Or from total liability, if you will subtract current liability, then also you will get non-current liability. Okay. Total asset to debt ratio. $30 lakh divided by 6 lakh. That is total asset divided by non-current liability. 5:1. Clear? Now, From the following information of M Limited, calculate proprietary ratio. So formula for proprietary ratio is proprietor's fund or owner's fund or shareholder's fund divided by total asset. Now you have been directly given proprietor's fund 45 lakh. Shareholder's fund is proprietor's fund. Equity share, preference share, reserve and surplus. If you are going through liability approach, and if you are going through asset approach, then total assets, that is 70 lakh, minus non-current liability and current liability, that is 70 lakh minus 15 lakh minus 10 lakh. So 70 lakh minus 25 lakh, then also it will be 45 lakhs. Okay?
Yeah.
Proprietor's fund or owner's fund. $45 lakh divided by 70 lakhs. So 0.64 is to 1. Now, illustration 22. From the following information of NK Company Limited, calculate interest coverage ratio. 10% debentures, 12% bank loan, earning before interest and tax. Earning before interest and tax or profit before interest and tax, all is the same thing. EBIT upon interest on long-term liability. Earning before interest and tax is given 20 lakh 70,000. Now, interest on long-term liability. So that is interest on debenture and interest on bank loan. So 10% of 10 lakh and 12% of 30 lakhs. So total interest 4,60,000. So 2,70,000 divided by 4,60,000. Here answer will be times, means your earning before interest is 4.5 times than what you are paying as interest. Okay? Times લખવાનું. Coverage ratio માં, turnover ratio માં, it will be times. 20 lakh 70,000 divided by 4 lakh 60,000. ये भी आंसर आवे. इस टू नहीं करवानो. डायरेक्ट टाइम्स. Profit after tax at 30% and interest loan of 10%. From that you have to calculate interest coverage ratio. Profit after tax is given. So you have to add back tax, which is 4,50,000 plus interest on loan. That is 10% of 50 lakhs. So your profit before tax and interest this is your EBIT 20 lakhs. Now your ICR. The capital structure na question માં મેં ICR લખ્યું છે ખબર છે ને? It is this interest coverage ratio. Efficiency or activity ratio. Illustration 24. From the following information of HL Limited, calculate stock turnover ratio or stock turnover rate. One and the same thing. STR. Stock turnover ratios formula is cost of goods sold upon average stock. Now in this sum we have been given sales and gross profit. So COGS is equal to sales minus gross profit. Average stock, opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. Four lakh plus 3 lakh divided by 2. It will be 4,50,000. Now COGS sorry, 3,50,000. And average stock 3,50,000. 21 lakh divided by 3,50,000. What will be answer? Times turnover rate line. Clear? Illustration 25. Opening stock, purchase, closing stock and purchase expenses given. From that, C or GS is equal to opening stock plus purchase plus purchase expense minus closing stock. $480 so it will be 4,90,000. Average stock, opening stock plus closing stock divide by 2, so 35,000. Stock turnover ratio, cost of goods sold divided by average stock, that is 4,90,000 divided by 35,000. 14 times. Clear? Now, illustration 26. From the following information of HR Limited, calculate working capital ratio. Working capital turnover ratio. So working capital turnover means sales divided by working capital. Here sales means net sales. So total asset minus sales, total sales minus sales return. That will be net sales. 22,20,000 minus 20,000. So 22 lakh. Working capital is equal to current asset minus current liability. 6 lakh minus 2 lakh. So that will be 4 lakh. So working capital turnover rate is equal to 22 lakh divided by 4 lakh. So 5.5 times. Barabar? Then from the following information of MN Limited, calculate working capital turnover. Working capital 3 lakh, cost of goods sold 15 lakh, and gross profit 25%. So understand. GP is equal to sales minus COGS. Here you have been given COGS and GP. So sales is equal to COGS plus gross profit. COGS is given 15 lakh. Now you have been given gross profit rate 25%. Now gross profit will be percentage of sales. So if sales is 100, gross profit will be 25. Then COGS will be 75. Okay, can I write like this? So COGS sales. If COGS is 75, sales is 100. If COGS is 15 lakh, then what will be sales? It will be 20 lakh. So your sales, you can say 20. In gross profit, 25% of it. Thank you. 6.67 times. Then from the following information of Company Limited, calculate working capital turnover. Total asset, non-current asset, total liability, non-current liability and sales is given. Now, working capital you have to find out. Working capital is equal to current asset minus current liability. But you have not been given current asset. See. Current asset is equal to total assets minus non-current asset. Total assets are 45 lakh. Non-current asset 30 lakh. So your current assets 15 lakh. Same way current liability. Total liability minus non-current liability. Non-current liability 10 lakh. Okay. Then working capital, current assets minus current liability. 15 lakh minus 10 lakh. So 5 lakhs. Working capital turnover. Sales is given 25 lakh. Divide by working capital 5 lakh. So it will be 5 times. From the following information of RR Limited, determine debtors turnover and collection period in month, weeks and days. Total sales, opening debtors and bills receivable, cash sales, closing debtors and bills receivable. Okay. So for debtors turnover, first of all we need credit sales. Total sales minus cash sales. Total sales is 40 lakh and cash sales is 3,50,000. So it will be 36,50,000. Average trade receivable, that is opening balance of debtors and bills receivable plus closing balance of debtors and bills receivable divided by 2. So 4 lakh plus 3,30,000 divided by 2. So it will be 3,65,000. Debtors turnover. Credit sales upon average trade receivable. Ten times. Now collection period in months, weeks and day. So for month it will be 12 divided by debtors turnover ratio. So 12 divided by 10. So it will be months. Then in weeks, so it will be 52, total weeks 52 divided by debtors turnover ratio. Weeks. And in days, total number of days in a year 365 divided by debtors turnover rate. $36.5 is 37 days or 36 days. बराबर? Of RH Company Limited, calculate debtors turnover and collection period in days. Cost of goods sold, cash sales, opening trade receivable, gross profit, closing trade receivable. Okay. first of all, you need total sales. That is cost of goods sold plus gross profit. $48 lakh plus 12 lakh. $60 lakh total sales minus cash sales 12 lakh. So credit sales 48 lakhs. Then average trade receivable. Opening trade receivable plus closing trade receivable divide by 2. So it will be 2 lakh. Credit sales divided by average trade receivable 48 lakh divided by 2 lakh. Twenty-four times. Then collection period in days. So 365 divided by debtors turnover rate, that is 365 divided by 24. So 51.21. 15.21, sorry. So approximately 15 days. Okay. Now creditors turnover ratio, same as debtors. Instead of sales there will be purchase, instead of trade payables, trade receivable, it will be trade payables. Total purchase minus cash purchase, so that will give you credit purchase 30 lakh minus 4 lakh 26 lakh. Then opening trade payables 3 lakh 60,000 plus closing trade payables 4 lakh 80,000 divided by 2, that will be average trade payables 4 lakh 20,000. So creditors turnover rate is equal to credit purchase upon average trade payables 26 lakh divided by 4 lakh 20,000, so 6.19 times. Here that will be payment period. In months 12 divided by creditors turnover, that is 12 divided by 6.19, so 1.94 months. In weeks 52 divided by creditors turnover, so 52 divided by 6.19, that will be 8.40 weeks. And in days it will be 365 divided by creditors turnover, so that will be 365 divided by 6.19, so 58.97, approximately 50